Hello everyone, greetings from rainy Manchester. Today we're gonna to have a special test of Object 252U Defender. It's a tier 8 premium tank and we're gonna have a live fire test with it. At start I would like to show you a small comparison because Object 252U is a IS-3 like tank, so I would like to compare it to Fatherland. It's free auto and normal IS-3. I'll just show you the most important thing, which is the armor of the tanks. That's the Defender. As we can see, tower is really good, but just have a look of it like that. And can you see our lower plate? It's massive and everything will go in down there. Now let's check the Fatherland and check our lower plate. It's much more smaller, so it's harder to hit it and it's easier to cover it. And the IS-3 is the same. The lower plate is smaller and it's easier to hide it. So the armor that we got on the lower plate here is nothing and doesn't help because the lower plate is massive here. It's easy to pen, it's easy to hit. Even with the auto aim, lots of the shells are going in, and with the angle that it has, they easy pen the tank. Another thing, my build, as you can see, what I'm using is a rammer vents and stab. I share the ammo, a bit of AP, a bit of APCR, and one HE for flag counter reset, or maybe sometimes an artillery or light if it happens, and I'm using food on it. I've got a really good crew, so I'm using a food on it instead of large medkit. I'm using automatic fire extinguisher and large repair kit. Okay, let's show you one more thing which is important. It's the ammunition. As we can see, penetration here is really good, quite reasonable here and really good here, but the tank in general, I show it to you here, accuracy of tank 0.47, so it's like a potato tank. It's shooting wherever it's shooting. You don't know if you hit anything, even if you got the if you accuracy and you stop to aim at the very end, it happens that it will send a shell somewhere into the nowhere. The shell will vanish, not hit the target, it will miss. This is the live test, it's the best test. I'm not a super Nikon player, I'm not a Nikon player, I'm a normal average player, so I'm going to show you how this tank performs in the hands of average player. So if you are lower than average than me, you are better than me, you will be able to adjust it and you will be able to decide if you would like to get this tank on your hands or not. Of course, the tank will perform different in a good pluton, so if you plat with mates or clan mates, it will make a difference, but when you go into the battle as a random solo player, it will perform different. It is supposed to be the tank that's supposed to brawl in close combat. That's at least what our game says, and we're gonna test like that. We're not gonna hide in the map. We're gonna play like an average player or below average. So if you are better than average player or below average, you're definitely gonna make much more better performance from the tank. You're gonna get better scores from the tank. If you are a bit worse, you're gonna get similar or a bit worse scores on the tank than I. So I think it's the best live test you can get. It's not the picked hand-picked map where you perform really well, you did mastery or rally waters. It's a live test and you can see how this tank performs in the hands of average player. Really great matchmaking here, lots of the 8s, a bit of 7s and 6s, so absolutely great matchmaking here. And as we can see, no more defenders on another side. I'm the only one that surprise, because the tank is quite popular. As it's supposed to be a brawler, we're gonna push as much as possible, and Brawl starts using the standard AP ammo, as it's still a premium vehicle and it's supposed to earn money for us. You can put an emblems or inscriptions. The only thing you can add is the flag, and we've got the flag here, as you can see. That's the only decoration you can put on objects to fight to you defender. Oh, we're getting nearly, we're gonna fight soon. We are nearly here, in a position, not too far. Okay, we are covered on the left side at the moment, so we can push. You can see on the map that we are covered, so we can push, so we're not getting damage from the left side. Oh, this light tank here is a nuisance. Yep. And he gets some nice damage. Now Tiger is trying to push me, and he missed. So we're gonna punish him for that. Yeah. What you are doing, you are not pushing with tier 7 defender, the armor tier 7 defender. Oh yeah, we're gonna get our... Oh, someone was faster than us, so we're gonna punish Tiger 1 for that. Yeah, he can only hold you on, as we can see the damage from the other side is really low. He can only hold me on my track. We're not gonna repair it, we're gonna finish it. And then we're gonna go for Carnarvon. Just wait for the tracks. No point using your last hit at this moment. Yep, we've got the... Oh, and as we can see, miss, potato shot. Carnarvon is running, so we gotta push after him. It's the best occasion, and I'm gonna show you another miss probably, or maybe not. So focus, shot, nice. He's been focused. I think he's on. Yep, he cannot move any further. So we're gonna push further. As we can see, we fight in a first lane all the time. We brawl. That's what, in theory, this tank is supposed to be doing. Now we can see couple 3 here. Easy 3, or whatever you call it. And yeah, we took a hit. And what's going on here? Oh, VK is hiding here. What a strange tank to be set here. Oh, we can outline him. Yeah, he's been done. We can go further. We still don't see too much of tanks, so I think all the main tanks are on the other side of the map. We're gonna get closer to them, yeah, I think. As so far there wasn't many of them here, and we got a lot of tanks here. With a bit of luck, we're gonna get some damage. Yeah, we're getting some damage. Oh, and we got some hits. So we're gonna move. Oh, now we cannot see anything. There's a Panther there, but yeah, we were side scrapped, so he couldn't. Just now we gotta fix our cannon. As we've destroyed the gun, we won't be able to hit anything. That's it. We take our moment, and we're gonna push again as we are from brawling here. Again, I will remind everyone, I'm not with the tier 6, we go down there, I think. Yeah, higher tiers down there. I'm not a Unicum player, and I'm not a super Unicum player. I'm just an average gamer. Brawling, pushing. And we've got a hit. You see how long it took us to aim. It's gonna take us again a long time. Oh, they were first. We know already there's one more tank here on the other side. We're gonna try to push it. It's a Black Prince. So maybe we'll be able to shoot him one more time, yeah. Yeah, he managed to get him there, and he bounced from us. Ooh, what a not nice play from this tank. We blocked a bit of the damage. That's it. First battle with Defender on a top tier has been finished. 4k damage, not much block damage, but as we've seen, we were a top tier here, so that makes a massive difference when you are top tier, where you are middle and you are bottom tier. So as a top tier, like we see, it can perform really well as a roller, but again, as a top tier. I'm gonna change ops to make it even much more silver. Right, let's try our luck again. Maybe this time we're gonna land at the bottom tier. Cliff Rain, a really good map. Again, it's a live test, so if you've got any questions, you would like to see something special, some kind of special gameplay about the tank, just get on with and we'll try and sort it out. And again, we are at top tier, now less tier 6s, more tier 7s, not many tier 8s. We've got Fatherland on our side, Ice Free on the other side with us. No defenders, that's interesting. But 2 artists, so now it's much more harder for the tanks to perform as we've got 2 artists. Lots of them tank defense on the other side. Still we can hope we will manage to perform at least on average as the player I am. Udes down there, T29, VK, light tank is here. We got a push. We got a duo as a spotter, as a light tank as well, because our light tank is not playing well. So we're gonna pick the position. I think this position is better for us, as we are pretty much covered from on the major tank against the artillery. Now we've got the position, we take an aim, we shoot, and we do anything. We don't do anything. Yeah. Okay, we focus. Here we've got the damage and we've got a hit from T29 here. Of course we bounce. Now Artes we can see. So no, we're not gonna take our chance. We did what we could from that side. We're gonna hide our tank in a few seconds. Oh, another Arte, like I said. So we've gotta move out from here pretty quickly or we are done. ISP is pushing this way. Yeah, we'll hit him as well before we get in the shot from the Arte. Lack of depression. Ah! Stupid hammer. How can I help him if he covered all the possible place to hit the enemy? Now we're gonna cover ourselves from the artillery. As we can see, we still aim. Boom. We damage his ammo rack. And you can see, he hit us without absolutely no problem. No problem at all. You see? Check what he's doing. He made a mistake here. And we're gonna use it against him. Yep, we've done it. As you can see, other lower tank tiers are trying to do me some harm. Time to get rid of the Rio. Okay, we managed to get rid of the Rio with the help of the team. Finally, after so much time. Now we know there's 329 here. I'm gonna push because of the two artists that are waiting for me as well. Yeah, they're shooting, so when they're shooting we can go for this 229. Ooh, we've got a better... This is the problematic of this tank. I cannot do anything in general. I just gotta move out. This Udas is gonna hold me here. I cannot lower my tank gun. That's a real issue. So I'm moving out. Basically this round has been lost. I don't know what was team doing while I was holding nearly third of the team or more than third of the team. Oh yeah, he's coming closer. Boom. And as you can see, there is no chance to hide our blade. Boom. Artillery. Oh, what a potato shot. Can't do anything. That's exactly defender. As you can see, potato shots are a common thing here.
Przeładowano.
Wrogowie zajmują naszą bazę. Wróg patrzy prosto na nas. Odpuszczamy mu. Dorwaliśmy go.
Oh, another one.
Przeciwnik w naszej bazie. Wróg nas widzi. Zniszczyli jeden z naszych wrogów. Ledwie go zarysowaliśmy.
We change on the PCR, but I don't know if this is gonna help. Maybe here. I doubt. Gonna hold us on a track and moved on from behind by Challenger. Don't forget, I'm not a super unicorn player, I'm not a unicorn player, so I cannot win the battle by myself. I'm dependent on the rest of the team. But as an average player you can see again how the tank performs. Pretty well in compared to the rest of the team. As we can see, Fadran did well as well. Pardon. So that's two battles. On both of them we were on top. On one we had a reasonable team, on the second one our team was much more worse. Hopefully the third one now is gonna show us in the bottom, so I can show you how this tank performs against tier 10s. Let's give him a few seconds of break. So hopefully the next battle we're gonna see is gonna be a battle tier 10. and an instant. Waited a bit. Tank was pre-picked, and now we've got an instant fight on Overlord. So we're gonna see how we can perform here and what tiers matchmaking is gonna bring us. I have to admit that since there is more and more tier 8 premium tanks, the matchmaking gets better and better as a lot of the players buy them, tier 8 tanks, premium tanks. It doesn't go easy on team. All the 8 tiers and 1 tier 9, so like I would say it's nearly a perfect matchmaking and lucky matchmaking for T54s on the top. So we are even here. 2 defenders on our side, 1 defender on the other side, a lot of the fatherlands, 3 down there. Oh no, 2 defenders down there as well. 3 fatherlands down there, 1 fatherland now. We've got ice 3, 110. A lot of the nice great tanks here. No artists, absolutely great matchmaking. We can be really happy from that. No artilleries on the map. Only 1 tank destroyed and 1 light tank on each side. 2 perfect matchmaking, absolutely perfect matchmaking. So this is how average player operates in a perfect matchmaking environment. You can see now that's the perfect battle to see how the defender performs in the hands of average player. If you are better than me, and lots of the player of unique players or unique players or great players are better than me, so they can perform in defender better, and they, if they are not decided yet if they would like to bite the tank, if they want it or not, now they will have a best moment to sort out their choice. Ice 3, pach pach. Oh, we cannot manage, we won't manage to hit him. He's got a better position, yeah. So we're gonna fall back as well. Not gonna get an easy hit. Not give him an easy shot down there. And we got the fatherland here. Ah, what's going on here? And yeah, he got some damage. And we're gonna quickly move. Oh, lots of tanks here. Now we're gonna show if we can bounce something or we cannot. Stay careful as well if they see they are pushing and they're not pushing as well, so the players are at least average or better. Ah!
Gotów do strzału.
Zwalniam cel! Wróg wykrył nasze położenie!
Yeah, we were lucky here. We're gonna push as we are brawlers here. So if we're standing behind and doing nothing, not taking damage, not bouncing, not doing damage, we are wasting. Oh, what a missed shot! That's an auto aim without. Oh, hide. And he missed. Yeah. So he's ours now.
Odblokowuję cel!
Or body team. No, he's ours. Is he done? We're pushing further.
Wykryli nas!
Oh.
Mam go na celowniku! Zabiliśmy
And we managed to do some damage, and
jeden z naszych czołgów!
we're gonna try to fight with him a bit more.
Przeładowano.
Yep, we managed to deal another
Patrzy prosto na nas!
bit of damage. Pardon. We've got support from our team. Now we're gonna push further.
Zauważyli nas!
Chciał poczuć.
The IS-130 is a dental tank
W komorze!
destroyer.
Straciliśmy sojusznika! Wróg patrzy prosto na nas!
Yeah, now we'll focus on this tank. Oh, they. Aye. If I would know I'm covered, I wouldn't bother about it.
Mam go na celowniku.
So this is it. Oh, and as you can see, I couldn't hide my lower plate, so the shot went easy.
To musiał poczuć.
Same about here.
Wróg namierzony. Gąsienica zerwana. Stoimy.
See, lower plate is massive. There's no problem to hit the lower plate here.
Zwróćcie uwagę na to miejsce.
He's got no problem to do them to do as you can see. He's got no problem to do any damage on my lower plate either. Ah, there was a weak spot down there, but I couldn't hit it. And he couldn't hit it either. But I'm holding him. Oh yeah, this is, as you can see. Ah, again missed.
Jakbyśmy strzelali z trójki.
Yeah, but we're gonna let the team deal with the tank.
Uważajcie na to miejsce.
I've got a driver skills, but it's not the problem. But I've got commander's skill that let me take over of the driver, so the tank still performs well even with the driver skill. That's it.
Tak to robią zawodowcy.
As you can see, even if you don't do much damage, if you don't perform well, the tank with a premium account is gonna earn you some nice net money. That's a additional bonus from this is a bonus from the tank ball. So you don't need to perform well, but tank is gonna earn you some nice net earnings. So when you got a premium account, for the premium, I don't know, 45k, it will be below. It's nice. Let's try again. Maybe now, maybe after 3 times, the 4th time will be on tier 10. I would like to show you what happens when you change into a cannon fodder. And Prokhorovka, knight. So if we hit artist here, this will be a really short battle for defender. We are still on the top, no artillery players, so like I said, since the more and more tier 8 premiums we got, the matchmaking on tier 8 is much more better. Wise, even that the defender doesn't have privileged matchmaker, so he is being picked up to tier 10, as you've just already seen. This is the 4th battle in a row where we are at top tier, or nearly top tier, because there was a battle tier 9, but none of them, so we can say that clearly we are still top tier, and this time, yes, we are top tier. Lots of the 6th tier, a bit of the 7, and a bit of an 8. Oh, we can let them spot us. There's no artillery fire here, so we don't have to worry about that. We can clearly push to the edge as far as we can go to try and brawl a bit.
Gotów do strzału. Zauważyli nas.
Oh, we even spotted someone.
Zaginął
That's really bad gameplay from our light tanks. If we can spot tanks in in a defender.
wróg namierzony. Wróg nas widzi.
Oh, as you can see, the accuracy, especially on the move, is really bad. Pardon. So we're getting one of the light tanks is trying to punish us. We're gonna let him.
Mam go na celowniku.
We don't have enough of gun depression to do anything, as we can see already.
Wróg patrzy prosto na nas.
And that's a nice hit.
Wróg namierzony.
Lucky hit, I would say more. As you can see, we brawl all the time. We are on the first line, taking risks, taking damage, taking hits. T-34 hitting us really hard now.
Mam go na celowniku. Odblokowuję cel.
Oh, and he bounced. Yeah, we're getting some assist.
Straciłem cel.
That's really nice of our team.
Gotów do strzału.
Odpuszczamy mu.
And yeah, we got a hit.
To musiał poczuć.
Oh, there's an area gem here there.
Gotów do strzału. Wróg nas widzi.
T-34 is waiting for us all the time.
Namierzony.
Can't do much with this tank down there.
Nie widzę celu. Odblokowuję cel. Wróg patrzy prosto na nas.
As we can see and hear,
Odpuszczamy mu.
the enemies are trying to auto-aim us all the time. But we keep ourselves in the first line all the time.
Mam go na celowniku. Zauważyli nas.
That's our chance,
Mam go na celowniku.
and we're gonna pick it.
Słodkich snów, dobranoc.
That was a lucky shot. RNG helped here a lot.
Chodzili nam gąsienicę.
So yeah, we take it our chances. We get out
Mam go na celowniku.
of the T-34 fighting range. Keep him busy.
Ich pluć. Wyrwaliśmy go.
Oh, RA gem is still down there.
Dostał. Cel
Borstig is hitting us. Killed our crew member, but we're not gonna leave it like that. We're gonna push further, push further. We need to spot him for our teammates.
Straciliśmy kontakt wzrokowy z wrogiem. Wróg nas widzi.
Okay, we just spot all them tanks here. Ah, whoa, and here he goes again.
Zwróćcie uwagę na to miejsce. Wróg namierzony. Pestka w komorze.
No help from team.
Zwalniam cel.
Ah, what a miss. Still no help from team, even that I've got the light tank here. What a noob light tank. Really, really bad gameplay of the light tank here.
Mam go na celowniku.
What a massive disappointment.
Wykryli nas.
No depression here. Can't do much. And we bounce the shot from our gem. Ah, I took a chance, but I missed.
Mam go na celowniku. Zauważyli nas. W drużynie wroga został tylko jeden czołg.
We managed this time. And that's it.
Najlepsza robota, jaką miałem.
Again, some nice serious net silver earnings, as we can see. We managed to bounce a bit, especially from this light tank that was so really. He really wanted to get a defender on his killing these. Don't know why, but he didn't help his team a lot. And again, let's try and hope for tier probably yes now tier 10, and we will change into cannon fodder hopefully. That's an assault mode, and we are on the defending side. And despite that, on random battle, we're gonna push a bit with our brawler. Still no, as you can see, the matchmaker is really good for us today, so still no tier 10s. We're on defenders here, but we're lucky there's no artillery, so we're gonna go and take our chances to get some damage. Why I'm running food? Because of the reload time, because of the aiming time, and because of the really crap accuracy in the tank. Running this tank without the food is a real waste. You will perform much more lower. So I advise everyone to run a food on that tank. Just pick something that you're gonna drop instead of the food and run a food. Pięknie. Ah, we're late. Let them coming closer. Yep. We've got a good defending position. We've got most of our lower plate covered, so we can try and deal some damage while bouncing the shots. Looks like they understand what's going on, so we're gonna push a bit closer. Since we are the brawlers, here we're gonna do what the brawler is supposed to do. We're gonna support T10 down here. Oh, we hit the super pairs. Oh, what a miss! What a bad gameplay by me. Still managed to bounce the shot. Now not. Now we're gonna pick a better position, yeah. Now it's us who are covered. Yeah. Let's check where the hit went. That's strange.
Gotów do strzału.
The biggest issue are the tanks behind me. Instead of going wide, they're going just behind me. Ah, I was a bit too late. Let's check what we got here. Ah, no space for two of us here. Took some damage, but we shared the damage with other tanks. Now let him take some damage as well. Oh, this must be the flight tank behind. Yeah. As we can see, we're defending, but we're using our advantages of our tank to attack, to push, to go. Again, we did not much. We didn't perform outstanding. Just even I would say a bit below average.
Znaleźli nas!
Mam go na celowniku. Pojazd przeciwnika zniszczony.
Zwalniam cel!
Zniszczyli jeden z naszych czołgów. Gotów do strzału!
Namierzyliśmy go! Wróg nas widzi! Odblokowuję cel!
To musiał poczuć.
Oh, I think they will finish the Tiger P now. As you can already see, as long as we are not playing against tier 10, Defender performs really well in the hands of average players. No camping, playing in the first line, that's most important because, oh, even a mastery base as you can see. Nice money on mastery. 152. So the Fatherland got the mastery as well, so T10 was nice damage. So it looks like these three tanks of us, Fatherland, Defender and T10, did a pretty well game for all the rest of the team. It's worth it. If we would have always matchmaking like that, I would say it's always worth to buy the tank. But we won't. We won't. We will be dropped on a tier 10 battle, so which I hope to see now. Again, we are nuzzled, and now we are on the team that's gonna attack. We're gonna push. As you've just seen in the last battle, I didn't do anything. I didn't overperform. I didn't do something outstanding, and still I managed to do mastery badge without camping. And now we've got 2 tier 9s and a lot of the tier 8s and 2 tier 7s on our side. So our side is weaker, even that we are attacking. Lucky for us, there is no artillery again, so we can play to its strengths. We can play Defender to its all strengths. I have to admit what's important, as you can see, the details on the tank. The tank's design, the details on it, absolutely outstanding. Accordion, PPSH, a lot of the other additions here, as you can see. The tanks looks great, really great. The details on the tanks are perfect. As you can see now, come closer. So, tanks looks absolutely great. Oh, I haven't spotted.
Uważajcie na to miejsce! Odblokowuję cel!
To musiał poczuć.
Yep. He did the mistake,
Mam go na celowniku.
and we took the occasion to punish him for that.
Wróg patrzy prosto na nas! Uszkodzili nam gąsienicę!
Okay, spotted the VKs. Now we're gonna take a better position here.
W zasięgu wzroku.
We gotta push even a bit more farther as soon as possible. Oh yeah, there where we are now. We try. Yeah, we manage. Yeah.
Namierzyliśmy go!
Ah. We take our chance. He took his chance as well. We gotta get even closer to him to make sure he's not
Mam go na celowniku.
on a better position than us.
Trafili w działo, jest uszkodzony.
Oh, that was unlucky.
Możemy już strzelać, ale nie wiem, gdzie trafimy. Mam go na celowniku.
That's the worst. We've got no support from team, but that's what's important. You must see when the player is not playing the best.
Odblokowuję cel. Zrobiliśmy mu
But still can do some game and earn money. Even if I'm playing on the foot, I've used now the large shipper kit, so I'm really on a down with the silver earnings. Thanks to help of my teammates, I managed to get rid of that T-32.
Mam go na celowniku. Wróg nas widzi.
It is really hard to say which of the tanks are
Gotów do strzału.
aiming at me at this moment,
Uwaga na ten sektor.
but we're gonna push again. That's what this tank is supposed to be doing.
Wróg patrzy prosto na nas.
Must be someone unspotted. Yeah, exactly. Tanks unspotted that are doing damage to us. Don't have much HP to.
Mam go na
Oh yeah.
celowniku.
If they get it, hopefully someone will spot it. Oh,
Jeden z naszych czołgów.
that was a really not nice focus fire. We must switch the position.
Nie widzę celu.
Yeah,
Wróg patrzy prosto na nas.
this one's position is much more wiser.
Wróg namierzony. Jeden z naszych zniszczony.
Now this is gonna be a problem.
Weszło jak w masło.
Managed to hit it. Oh,
Gotów do strzału.
this is gonna be a huge, massive problem now.
To musiał poczuć.
Managed to inflict him some damage. Okay, it looks like we were done on that side,
Zniszczyli jeden z naszych
but
czołgów.
still, we managed to do some damage here.
Jest tu wróg.
Even that our team is camping, we don't do that. So as we can I showed us. No, that's a noob playing here. Good game, thank you. You don't do that. What the Spire did. That's a noob playing here as well. Hard to say about the rest. That's what we could see from there. But we're gonna wait till the end of the battle to see how good the earnings are, what the tank did. Not much plantations, only 6. So really bad performance, not much bones, lots of the damage we take. We were still brawling in the first place, and let's see. Even if we were done, we had some nice gameplay, and without the support of the team, we still managed to push quite far for the beginning. Then with support, we managed to do some damage, and then without the support of the other team, we were punished for going too far. So let's see how the battle ends. So to see what this guy is doing, I will show you. It's really bad gameplay. Yeah. Don't do it like that. Don't play with the T-32 like that, please. That's a bad performance. So this player is far way below low average. He can buy the defender, I think. I'm gonna change settings in the meantime, just to see. Hey Vance. To see the comments, and as you can see, all the time we are top tier performance nearly. We didn't perform well on that battle, but we see the earnings and the outcome of the battle, so I have to admit that earnings are alright, no perfect, nothing special, are just alright. I have to admit that it trained the crew really well on that tier, as of the amount of experience we're getting every battle, so the crew training is alright. With the outcome and with the way that we can play as an average or below players, we can do really well. Everyone above can play this tank to all its strengths, make wiser decisions, and get some battles with about 6 or 8k damage that I've seen already. Much more damage blocked. So yeah. Object 252U Defender. Really bad gameplay, 67k net. As we can see, we are still in top 5, doing nearly nothing for the team. We didn't perform well, we didn't help team too much, and we're still so far away. But please don't play like him. Lots of the fights. We still wasn't lucky, and you can see a crew managed to learn another perk. Let's see what else we can choose here. I think what we could use here now. Definitely, we're gonna learn something with that works from the beginning, and I think we're gonna hit that, and then we're gonna switch for different skill when it finishes. So hopefully now tier 10. Oh, we take this one. We managed to do some steel wall medals, so additional money for this tank. Quite many battles we've spent a lot, and as you see, tank is really good. It's not overperforming, it's not OP, it's not the best tier 8 tank, not the best tier 8 premium neither, but it is really good tank for average players and below, and in the hands of the unicorns and super unicorns it will perform really great. So if you still think if you should buy it for competitive games, for the clan wars, just go for cplsport.com, then pick our YouTube channel or our Twitch channel and check latest clan wars from the last 2 weeks and see how the tank performs in the hands of different teams on the clan wars. Yeah, it is picked quite reasonably often, so I believe it may be used for tank battles, for clan wars, so it's a really good choice if you need a starter from the tanks that you can pick now on. And we're gonna try and look for another tier 10 battle. Maybe we'll be lucky enough in 2 minutes. Okay, let's try. As you see on my setup, I've got a lot of APCR, but I haven't managed to use much of them now because they were pretty much on top tier, not needed. Not in most occasions. When there was a occasion where I could use it, I didn't manage in time, as we've seen before. So maybe if now we will land in a tier 10 battle or a lot of the tier 9s, we will need to use them, and we show how are the earnings when we use APCRs, premium ammo. That's much more expensive than the standard AP shells. Yes, we are in tier 10 battle now. We are coming for the 2 artilleries, large map. We're gonna get punished for being a defender now. We got 2 defenders on both sides, as we can see already. And we got lots of really overperforming tanks like F3 215B 183 on the other side. It's gonna punish all of us. We've got an tier 9 American artillery, which accuracy is really great, and it's gonna one-shot us if it's gonna hit us. What would be a nice idea to do with a tier 8 when you're playing tier 10? We shouldn't brawl, as if we got in a fire, we're gonna be done in seconds. So we will try and avoid playing the first line here where all the tanks are gonna. Instead, we're gonna play a bit like a medium tank, even though despite we're not, will be a bit late, but still we will probably be able to do some damage if we manage to get in a reasonable position now. As you can see, the other defender is playing well as well. He's not pushing to the first line, he's trying to get to the flank where mediums and lower tier tanks are supposed to go on that map. So yes, we're going to the west. We will load APCR at the start now, so we can show you how the earnings with APCR shots bounced are. As you can see, E4 done with the IS-3 in no time. It's what happens when you fight tier 8 on your bottom tier against tier 10s. Yeah, and we can see Concordant there. That's a reasonable enemy for us. It's a tier 9. We are here alone. We're gonna support the light tank if we manage. If no, we're gonna get punished by Conqueror, and probably by artillery as well. We're gonna start in a moment. Our artillery did a great job, like I said, overperforming artillery. Just finished a tier 10 Panzerkampfwagen 7. We managed to show Conqueror we are here. That will give our light tank a bit of time to run, but he didn't manage to do that. So now defender against Conqueror and artilleries, and as we can see, no problem to penetrate us from quite afar. We're gonna try our chances and pick a better position. We missed, and he managed to penetrate us. Let's see where. He penetrated us exactly, probably in a weak spot in a cupola. Now he missed. Let him get closer again. We hit, and he managed to hit us again. As you can see, he penetrated our tower. As you can see, he penetrated us in tower tier 9, and that's it, we're done. That's how the tank performs on tier 9, and then he penetrates us in the tower. That's important. So your tower is not so uber super. It was easily penetrated by Conqueror tier 9, and what will happen on tier 10s? You will be punished even harder. So as long as most of the matchmaking fights will be against tier 9s and 8s, you would be able to perform really well. But as soon as you will be dropped on tier 10s, it will be really hard, especially when you will be in a situation like that. So as you can see, we had our lower plate and even a top plate hidden, but we were easily penetrated in the tower. That's important video. So it's not like we are OP, our armor is not OP. Tier 9 had no issues to penetrate us in our tower. I think this is enough for everyone. We've seen how the tank performs. I'm gonna wait till the end of the battle to show you how much it cost us to play on against tier 10 using APCRs, food and large consumables. As we can see, our tier 10s are not gonna take the risk. They're not sharing the damage. They just shooting everyone from behind, letting the tier 8 being punished for that. Whoa! I can't believe my own eyes. What a what a bad gameplay. And he's on fire. And he burned. Oh, that's a really bad gameplay. Being alone here. Although our team performed much better than the NM team. Ooh. Let's check maybe the last bit. Oh, there is a budget here even. Our mate from ODH. ODH is one of the competitive clans. Ha! Can't believe my own eyes. Guys, check what's going on here. Check this artillery down there. Yeah! That was funny. And let's see the outcome of a really bad battle for us. We won, yeah, with a premium. We won a bit of the silver. Even that we were using food, we've done absolutely nothing to help our team. We're tier 8. We didn't perform well. Patriot performed much more well as tier 8. None other tier 8 performed even as good as our defender did. Absolutely completely nothing. T44 tried but couldn't manage. Other tier 8s I wouldn't even mention. So exactly what happened here. We've got a really good performance of the OP artillery. E4, as we can see, 5,600 damage. So we won. We earned some money even despite we were using food and shooting APCRs, which is really important. So we managed to get some silver earnings, 9 silver earnings. If you will play much more safer and you will not use food which consumes 20,000 of silver every battle, that's exactly how it costs. I'll show you. Yeah, 20,000 silver. All of them are using 20,000 silver. This one is using at the start, this one if you use them. APCRs cost 4,800 each one. So if you are gonna play this way, it's still in most occasions gonna net you some silver. It's not much, but it will be nice to train your crew as well. So if you still wonder if you should buy Defender or not, I think this video should help you. If you are not the Super Unicum, if you are Super Unicum, if you are Unicum grade average player, you've seen the gameplay of average player, live gameplay, not hand-picked a battle where we perform well. We've seen the battles where we perform average, when we perform good, and when I did perform really bad. So you can see by yourself if this kind of tank and the gameplay for tanks suits you well. I believe it is worth to buy the tank if we don't have a Fatherland or any other tier 8, this kind of type of, and we would like to jump in to the tier 8 battles straight on. It is a wise choice. It is not the cheapest tank, but it's not the most expensive tank as well. Also, I would like to thank you to Wargaming team for renting me this tank to show you how this tank performs. If you would like to see how the tank performs in a Clan Wars battle on cplsports.com, you can pick our YouTube or Twitch channel and check videos from last 2 weeks Clan Wars battles. The Defender is picked down there quite often, so you can see how different teams performs with defender picked on their side. Thank you very much for watching, and see you soon on test of Patriot.